don't think as an e-board we did that.
We did. We went to the bar. Like, no matter what. Like, yeah, I didn't like him initially. And I still don't really, but he's cool, I guess.
Just muscle memory at this point.
My friends across the street were like the biggest nerds ever.
Okay, whatever. I thought software engineer meant you like did something. You know, whatever. It's fine.
Damn!
What's up, GVSU Esports? Welcome back to another episode of the Laker LAN podcast.
Yes. So glad to be back. So
Absolutely.
Our wonderful guest, Mr. Dylan Toomey.
Yes, he's here, ready and raring to go, talking about all things GVSU Esports. But first, just a couple announcements for you. So when this comes out on Monday, we will have posted just a few days ago a Q&A video where me and Ben play Repo and Sam, yes, and answer all your most pressing GVSU Esports questions. So go check that out for any of your FAQs, frequently asked questions. Also, you may notice I have on our brand new GVSU Esports jersey.
Give us a twirl.
Yeah, let's see here. I don't know if you can see it in the camera or not.
Just ruined like the framing.
Oh, 100%. So that is available right now. So please, if you're interested, GuardianProline.com, find GVSU Esports. The brand new jersey is there for purchase. I believe it's about $50. But it's pretty sweet. It's pretty swag. Rin, our media relations e-board member, worked really hard with Guardian Proline to make this.
Did she design it?
She helped design it. Yep. Her and Darren worked together. So yeah, it's pretty freaking awesome, I think.
Yeah.
So brand new year means new jerseys and a new other fun stuff. So
We gotta convince Evan to buy me one. Maybe he'll even whip out the credit card for it.
all right, chill, man. Chill.
His credit card, not a GBS card.
Yeah, Mike, if you're watching, that's not what's happening.
That was not what.
Anyways, let's get right into it. Welcome, my VP from last year, Mr. Dylan Toomey, R6 coach, captain of the R6 team last year, and I mean you've been on R6 for forever. So
Captain for 4 years.
You're spoiling the questions that we have for Dylan.
this is just his intro.
Oh, no.
I know.
You gotta get off.
I know. I'm a terrible host.
You
That's
just gotta buy me a jersey first.
All right, so now I'm gonna have to buy everybody. Honestly, you know what? Josiah is club president, so I think he should have to buy one for everyone in the club. That's my opinion.
Everyone in
That's
the
how it
club is
works.
crazy.
That is crazy.
It's the largest on campus, largest club on campus.
I don't know what we're supposed to do. Anyways, what's up, Dylan? Thank you for being on today,
Yeah,
man.
for
I
sure,
appreciate it. Coming all the
Anything
way
for you.
from Rockford, right? Long drive. That's kind of
It's wet outside today.
It's wet.
raining. We filmed this on Wednesday, so if you guys remember last Wednesday when you see this, how much rain it was outside. You walked in here absolutely drenched, committed to the craft of coming on Laker. So why don't you just start? Yeah, man. Just start by telling us a little bit about yourself in general, dude.
Yeah, well, I graduated last year with a degree in computer science and a minor in math. It means nothing. Yeah, real numbers guy. Talk to me, pony. And I yeah, I mean, for 4 years I was on the Siege team. I joined my freshman year. It was one of the best decisions I made. I made a lot of really good friends, some lifelong friends. Shout out to my boy Logan. And yeah, it's been great. My sophomore year, I was the VP of Esports, and the only reason I believe I wasn't my junior year was because I studied abroad in Switzerland, which was fun.
He left.
Yeah, in which I had a stint in CSGO. I played a season of CSGO and it was bad. I thought it would transfer so well, and it transferred
Really?
so,
Yeah.
yeah, they're like, you got to line it up with the sun, like
Yeah,
throw this
your
flashbang.
nades.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it doesn't work. At least when I do it, they're like, you need to run and jump with like a strafe, right? I'm like,
Yeah.
Shut up.
Some of the smokes in that game get crazy. They get just crazy.
Yeah, but it was that was fun. And then Siege, my senior year, placed second in a Division III league, which was the highest I'd ever performed, and that was like an amazing experience. And I've made some really good, awesome friends from that. And they asked me to come back and coach, and it was one of the easier decisions I've made. So very blessed.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So how did you get into gaming initially?
I think honestly it was like Call of Duty Zombies with my brother.
Okay. Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2?
It was Black Ops 1.
Okay,
And
respect.
my brother hates playing zombies, but I loved it to death. And I was like, I'm going to love this shooter game.
He
And
was scared.
I wanted him to beat, like, Origins hadn't come out yet. I wanted him to be like buried with me. I wanted him to go through and play like the Easter eggs. I was so into it, and that's what I chose. And then all my friends got PCs in high school, and I was like, shoot, I really need a PC. And before I had a PC, I bought Siege because that's what every one of my friends was playing.
Yeah.
Then I got the PC. Yep. Weird decision. I don't know why I would ever make a decision like that. But
sound like an Apex player when asked why they play Apex.
They just have no idea. They just have no idea.
I didn't have any idea, but I started playing, and that's how I got into Siege. Was shooters from young, big infected terminal guy. I don't know if that's dude.
OG.
Put Claymore in like the burger cafe, and
my
you just sit in the
God.
corner laying down, spaz. Just yeah.
Yes, dude.
Dude,
That is a memory.
COD Zombies is
So
still to this day just like one of my favorite things to do, just like randomly, like just going to a phase. My first ever Zombies map that I played was Die Rise on BO1.
It's a gross map.
I know, but that was the first one I ever played.
Black Ops 2.
No, it was BO1.
Die Rise?
Die Rise, yeah.
With like the purple shooty gun? With it shoots all the what map am I thinking of? Die Rise.
Die Rise did not have a purple shooty gun.
It's Black Ops 2.
No, it's Black Ops 1, I think.
It's not Black Ops 1 because Black Ops 1 has like Kino,
I said Buried, and I think Buried is also Black Ops 2.
That is Black Ops 2. Yeah, Die Rise, the purple gun is like the slippery gun that you build. You guys remember that?
The skyscraper map.
Yeah, that's Black Ops 2.
Honestly, I never played Die Rise, so I can't tell you.
Yeah, that's Black Ops 2.
Either way, whatever.
But Black Ops 2 is pretty peak.
I was thinking of the Alcatraz map. I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
Pretty
yeah.
sure that was
Mob of
Black
the
Ops
Dead. That was BO2.
What?
I know.
I'm missing.
See, Black Ops 1 was like Kino,
Kino. Yeah.
5. I actually like 5. Unpopular opinion.
I know, I
What
agree.
map am I thinking of? 5 is sick.
Shino New wasn't BO1.
Shino New was fine.
I
Yeah,
like Shino.
it was fine. It's fine.
All right, you know what? Whatever. Was Moon BO1? Moon
It
was
was.
BO1.
That was.
And Ascension.
Why can't I?
Yeah, Ascension was GOAT, I
Yeah,
think.
Shangri-La.
I gotta go look up Shangri-La. Yeah, Shangri-La. You said Shangri-La, and instantly I thought of Zetsubo from Black Ops 3.
Yes.
Wow, we're
Yeah.
just whipping out maps.
We could have a whole Call of Duty Zombies.
Yeah, we definitely could. But in the interest of time before our production team gets out here and yells at us, so would you say that Zombies is like the first thing you like really remember playing?
Yeah, as like a competitive shooter, Zombies was like the first like intro to guns.
Well, I'm talking like, what was the first game that you remember playing? Like for me, it was Plants vs Zombies.
Game ever?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Like
Shoot.
like what like got what
Didn't think
what
I'd
bit
get
you?
that question.
What bit you?
What bit me?
Like what bug got you?
Honestly, like my earliest memories have to be, I was huge into the Wii, and so
Yes.
2008 Super Mario Galaxy.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, unbelievable! And then super into Guitar Hero. Like
Yep.
unbelievably.
That rocks.
My parents, like one of the things they made us do was like a year of piano because they wanted us to have some music in us.
Yeah.
It worked out. I liked it. And like Guitar Hero was like right out of that. It was.
Yeah.
I still can play songs on Legendary. I love it. It's just muscle memory at this point.
Yeah, dude, that rocks. Yeah.
I love it.
I think it's cool to like look back at like our first gaming experiences and like how we got to where we are today. Because
Absolutely.
oftentimes they're really different than where we are today.
It's true. Yeah, no doubt. Well, why don't you go into a little bit of like what you did during your time on eBoard, whether it was my eBoard or the eBoard before?
I remember my first experience on eBoard was banning someone from esports. I won't go into that because I don't think that's fair to the guy. But
Yeah.
I got in there, and literally week 1 that someone did something inappropriate, had to ban him. And so it was like a great wake-up call. That's like the worst thing any eBoard can do, reasonably. And so like having that as a start, everything was uphill from there. I remember one of the big things that me and Jared did was we started the varsity program,
Yep.
which lived for a little bit, but and that was cool. It was really exciting at the time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Bilski, Coach Bilski, having him in. I remember our old esports director, Riley.
Yep.
I remember going out to lunch with him before hiring him, and he said something to us that I thought was the coolest thing ever. I guess his brother played on Mouse Esports for CSGO.
Yep.
And I was like, man, this guy's sick. So I was like,
We talked about his brother.
starstruck.
We talked about Voltage as his brother's in-game name, and yeah, it's cool. He has his own HLTV page. So if you're familiar with Pro Counter-Strike at all, that's like the site, you know.
Yeah. But yeah, like I don't remember too much from that. That was a while ago.
Yeah.
But just the core moments was like going out with Professor Woodring and Riley with Jared and meeting Riley for the first time. That was fun. And then like, I don't know. I think I realized how hard it was. Like I don't know. It took a lot more. Like I thought there was things that were like set systems, and so people would like flow through things. But when I got in there, it was like we don't do anything. We don't do clubs or we don't do specialized meets. We don't do events. And so that was it was really interesting. And I feel like for most of my time here, that's been like the focal point was getting more events to happen.
Yeah, and that's still something that we're focusing on this year. You know, since the varsity program or premier is not like really a thing anymore.
Yeah.
Just
How dare you, by the way? No, I'm kidding.
You know what, man? Hard decisions have to be made. That's what makes a leader.
Yeah.
Okay. is the hard
I don't want to
decisions.
hear it.
That's true. That's true.
No, I know.
Listen, buddy, there's a reason why I won the presidency and you didn't, okay? You want to go there?
let's just fact check that real quick and
This
say.
off. I'm done.
Let's just fact check
I'm
that
tired
and
of
say
you.
that Evan was pretty relentless in shouting himself out on the streams, and Dylan didn't necessarily have that same reach on the streams because he wasn't casting Valorant, which is what we streamed. So just to be fair to Dylan, okay, you did have that a bit of an advantage.
I also, made flyers, and you were just like this
Don't break
guy
your arm, okay?
with this like duck PFP.
He's like
I will say
ya.
reasonably, and I've said this to anyone. It's like Evan was easily like after spending time with him, he was easily the better. Like there's nobody better for the position than he was.
We had to hate each other at the beginning, but then I remember when we first met at Campus Life Night, it's all uphill from there.
Dude, it was.
Not uphill.
I mean, like I don't know. You were like it's people with like good personalities. You always come around. Like no matter what. Like yeah, I didn't like him initially, and I still don't really, but. He's cool, I guess. I mean, go Birds, Like, that's what we got. Like,
yeah, man. No, that was last year was such a good time, and I feel like we did make a lot of good strides of like setting up for this year, which now I get to build on again, which is so cool. And also Josiah, I mean, being on the e-board as long as he has,
he's unk.
I know. He also gets to benefit and work on the platform that we put in place last year. So
yeah. It's tough because I don't feel like what we did like really shows. Like it was all behind the scenes stuff, and I think I really wanted to like reap the rewards of what was going on, and I can't see it happening, and that makes me sad.
I know that's the biggest thing I think is being on the e-board is a lot more work than it looks like. Like it's so much more work than it looks like, and a lot of the stuff that you do on e-board is like totally nobody sees it.
Yeah.
The day-to-day club operations and everything else, it doesn't just work, People have put work behind it, so.
Yeah, but it is so. But I want to make it clear, it's pretty rewarding. I met a lot of really cool people over the time.
You get to do so much cool stuff. Yeah. Putting in as much work as we all do. We get to go to all the events. We get to, go to all the LANs, all that cool stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
And hang out outside of that. I won't go too much further than that. Hang out outside of school and e-board. So
you make it sound so much worse.
I know. I was gonna say.
Just say you go out to the bar. Like, come on.
Actually, I don't think as an e-board we did that.
We did. We went to the bar.
All of us?
Yeah.
I mean, think so.
They were all over the age.
We were all over the age, but we went out to the bar. We didn't always have all of us, but we would make intentional efforts to like grow either way. I mean, that's so important. You want to I make sure I hope each team like prioritizes like actually hanging out outside of the game.
Yeah.
Because hanging out inside the game is not real.
No, yeah, 100%.
Even if you're all in the LAC. Yeah.
Yeah, you got do things outside of your game.
Yeah.
100%.
Just in general.
That's the idea of the community events too, man. I mean, getting people out there.
Esports really realistically should be the stepping stone to greater relationships.
Yeah.
That's
100%.
where I'm at.
100%. And that's what I think we're all trying to create is like, for us, like the experiences that we had the 4 years being in the club the whole time, and you as well, the entire time of being a student, being in the club, and, having the experiences that we did and the relationships that we formed and wanting all of our new members to have the same experience. So that's what it's about at the end of the day.
I've been around GVSU Esports since GVSU Esports existed.
It literally created. Yeah. So it's crazy work.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, Dylan, what is your favorite game of all time?
I'm gonna exclude Siege because that's unfair. I feel. See, I love Siege. I have like a stupid amount of time in that game. I don't know off the top of my head, but it's unbelievable.
7,000 hours.
I love Roblox.
Okay.
No. Actually, I do love Roblox.
Yeah, what is it really, though? What's the game you've been trying to get me to play with? The Deep Cut. Titan Quest, isn't that what it's called?
Oh, Titan Quest is pretty hype.
Yeah.
I'm still going through that again. Titan Quest is cool. No, my favorite game of all time, and I've said this to everyone, it's Super Mario Galaxy. That it's like, that's where it started. That is where I live.
Respect.
Super Mario Galaxy 2 did something Super Mario Galaxy 1 had. Or Super Mario Galaxy 2 took Super Mario Galaxy 1 and expanded on it, which is sick. They took out the story, which pisses off one of my best friends ever. And I don't care. Like, I don't know. Like,
Fair enough.
But either way, Super Mario Galaxy, like, there's games I love, like Titan Quest, the game. My friends across the street, this is a funny story real quick.
Sure.
My friends across the street were like the biggest nerds ever. They, like, both parents were veterinarians, always had exotic animals at their house because they would wanted the kids to get used to like different environments, and they would always do studies there. They took us to science camp, and so my parents, anytime they had something that they deemed as like smart, my parents were like, oh, you can do that as well because we see this as a growing opportunity.
Yeah.
So they had one game they had two games they were allowed to play, but the one game they played was Titan Quest. So my parents, that was actually probably the first game ever, was Titan Quest. Like, and it's an RPG, and it's like 20 something years. It's older than I am, and so like, and it's just Greek mythology, and it's awesome.
I love Greek mythology.
I don't know. I just like I sit down and do whatever, but. The other game was Little Big Planet. That was their other game they were allowed to have.
Those are all good
I
games.
bought a PS3 to play that game. I bought a PS3 to play that game.
And that was expensive at the time, dude. The PS3 was so expensive when it came out.
That was all my birthday money.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my Super Mario Galaxy favorite game of all time, hands down.
Respect.
No other.
Let's talk about you and your Roblox game coding experience, dude. Dylan makes his own games in Roblox.
I do. That's one of my favorite things right
Is that
now.
what the degree is
It's
for?
really poor timing to be making games on Roblox right now.
It is, yeah. This is.
But this is a rough time, and we won't go into that. But I don't support what they're doing. That's all I'll say about that.
Very political statement.
I
Don't support Roblox.
I don't support predators on the platform. Either way, no. I started in high school. COVID hit, and that's what got me into computer science.
Really?
Yeah, COVID hit, and I was like, I'm gonna go do something online. My friend, I'd always like, in a greedy way, I always wanted to have a lot of Robux. My parents were not gonna pay for Robux, and I didn't have access to credit cards like these kids nowadays do. And so I was like, if I make a Roblox game, I'll get Robux and make money. And that turned into all of computer science. And so yeah, I just released a game, which I'm super excited about.
Shout it out.
Yeah, it's called Graveyard Shift. It's like it's have you ever played Observation Duty or heard of the game? It's just a game where something changes in an area and you have to identify it and it goes back to what it normally is. And so you just have to keep enough of those down before.
Just like a memory.
It's just a memory game. It's super simple. It was this project that I was like, I want to start the summer with this and then end the summer with this.
Heck yeah, man.
And I did. I'm happy about that.
Cool.
And dude works at Meyer.
I do work at Meyer.
Software engineer at Meyer, right?
Yeah. Coupons and M-Perks.
Coupons.
That's a good.
Can you make the app not log me out every time I close it? That happens to me all the time.
Put that in as like a complaint,
Like seriously.
a recommendation.
What am I gonna do about that?
I don't know. You're a software engineer.
I designed the website. I don't keep you signed in.
Okay, then figure out what the disconnect is between
It's
me
the
having
back
to sign
end. It's
it.
the back end.
Dude, that's a back end problem.
Okay, whatever. I thought software engineer meant you like did something. Whatever. It's fine.
Damn!
Sorry.
I just make it look pretty. I'm trying my best.
He's a front end dev, bro. He's a front end
I-
dev.
yeah,
Okay.
that's all I do. I just
thought they
make it look
hired
pretty.
artists for
And
that.
all the information that comes up to the front end. Yeah, I mean, but the artists give us the stuff. The artists like design the things, but typically
and
your
then you
artist
like
isn't
plug
like
in
that.
like the.
Yeah,
like,
pretty
go around
much.
there?
The code.
It's about that easy. Yeah.
Very fun.
Use like Blockbase. It's just like.
MS
I
Paint.
wish it was block based. That would be so nice. No, we make custom components. We're making I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about all that stuff.
Yeah, maybe we don't. Just
Did
to
you
be
sign
safe.
an NDA?
No.
Okay.
Well,
No,
we
we're
don't
just
want...
we're making new stuff that's exciting about the website. I don't know how much I'm allowed to talk about, but I don't think it's that crazy.
Amen.
Like we're just always like I work on coupons and M-Perks. I'm making new stuff for coupons and M-Perks. Like we're just always like the website just has a lot of cleaning up to do, and it's it's slow work, but the people I work with are great.
Okay, man.
Cool. That's what's important.
Absolutely, dude.
That's what's
agree.
important. So, how did you decide on Grand Valley? Big question.
I don't know, because I was in between Michigan State and here. And I didn't like Michigan State.
Okay.
I went there, and also I think before college, I really wasn't that into sports. Like, I didn't care for football the way I do now. Like, now I'm in whatever, fantasy leagues and all that jazz. But, and so, like, I'm sure if I really cared about sports, MSU would have been an amazing, like, super attractive.
Yeah.
100%.
But, no, Grand Valley was, like, way prettier. It also seemed, like, way tighter. Like, it seemed like people were, like, way more, like, cozy with each other.
It's a community.
Yeah, and also, I didn't like Lansing that much. There's not much to do in Lansing. And that's, like, not, anyone who likes Lansing, that's awesome, happy for you. But, like, Grand Valley, the city of Grand Rapids is pretty cool.
Yeah, the Grand Rapids is awesome.
Yeah, I'm like, it's growing like rapidly, which is super fun. So,
Yeah,
I don't.
like LinkedIn's #1 like most rapidly growing city or something like that.
The most rapid growing metro according to LinkedIn.
Yeah, it's a beautiful city. I love the art. I love the culture. And so I came here and I didn't know what I was getting into really, but Grand Valley was like, like everything that came after Grand Valley, like Siege and the class and the major and all that stuff, like wasn't something I was really thinking about. It was really like, this place looks pretty. I like it.
Yeah.
I want to explore this far more. And it was great. I got into rock climbing almost immediately.
Oh, cool.
That was fun.
Yeah, I had a lot of friends actually who were into rock climbing.
I feel like it's like everyone's new thing. Everyone seems to be doing it now.
They're a part of Reckwell. The climbing stuff.
Yeah.
It's part of Reckwell.
Yeah, this was back in like 2021.
Shout out Reckwell.
I think he was involved with climbing in like 2019, but you weren't around then. But yeah.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't born yet.
Yeah, that's true. You were still in the womb.
Still in the
Yeah,
womb
I'm
of
on.
Grand Valley.
Yeah, I'm on.
Oh,
I'm
kidding.
Guys, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Let's deep dive into now your coaching.
Oh, yeah.
For our Rainbow Six team, the Rainbow Six Siege team this year.
Yeah.
So tell me about the experience so far, and also what like the difference would be from like last year and years prior to now. Like, how are you managing that?
All right, I'm gonna mention this first. I'm mad, dude. I'm so mad. There's never been so much talent like trying out for
After you
Siege
leave?
after I leave.
Yeah.
That pisses me off.
We've got a crazy amount of players this year in everything.
Yes.
Yeah, that is true. Valorant's getting what, like 5 teams?
4 or 5 teams.
Unbelievable.
Even
I mean,
Counter-Strike
like-
has a team.
I mean, like Counter-Strike has a team.
Counter-Strike
I mean,
has
they
a
had a
team.
team. They had a team one year when I was on it. Just saying that. No, I mean, yeah, I love that the esports is growing. I'm so jealous that Siege is getting bigger. But yeah, what was the question?
What's like the difference now coaching?
Oh, well, I don't know.
know.
Being a player was fun. Yeah. I think I'm extremely competitive, and so I liked being in it, and now, also I just want to be hands-on so much, and so one of my great friends, Andrew, you've met him. I don't know if you've met Andrew Wagon.
Yeah.
He, I mean, he's taken over, and I couldn't ask for like a better friend and a good replacement as well. And so I'm excited to see what he does, but I had been like an IGL for like 4 or 5 years. I started in high school. And so I have all this backup knowledge of like how to do this. And this is his first year, and I can see the potential, but he's like not where I want him to be yet. And so I'm like, I'm always doing this to him. And I think there's just a lot of like patience that I'm, like the thing I've told me and Wagon before we got into any of this, I was like, listen, there's 3 things I'm looking for out of you. It's like, first, I need leadership. He loves to ask people like what their opinions are. And so there's a lot of new players who join the team who like don't know how to play competitively Siege. And it's a lot different than ranked, just like every game.
Yeah.
And Wagon will be like, how do you feel about this? How do you feel about this? I'm like, Wagon, these guys don't know what competitive Siege look like. You need to like be confident.
Yeah,
like
your
be a
abilities.
leader, say like this is what needs to happen. Stop trying to mold yourself to them, because then you're going to be playing down to their level. Have them come to you.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what needs to happen.
It's true.
And and patience for sure. Like I need to be like, Wagon's making mistakes, and that's okay. Like I need to let him make mistakes. I really need to let him make mistakes.
That's the hard part, man. That's 100% the hard part. Is
It's
like
the hard part.
trying to coach him up into what, to like a great Rainbow Six, game leader, but also like those learning opportunities come from the mistakes.
Yeah.
So you gotta.
I've been an IGL for a long time, and an IGL for this guy, and an IGL for pretty much every team I play on, and I get that. It's hard, even from like a coaching perspective or an in-game leader perspective, like allowing your teammate or allowing your players to like make the mistakes that like, because you've got it all up in your head, right?
I got it.
And like for some reason, sometimes people peek through smokes for no reason. They just run in, they run across site for no reason.
Who knows?
But like, and you just have to like accept that it's part of the human condition.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the name of it's called the void, Like there's an op holding that angle, and you're just gonna peek it anyways. Because you just need
Sometimes
to.
you're feeling yourself.
You're like, I'm gonna ego peek this sniper, man.
I don't think there's nearly as much of that in Siege. Like there's not a lot of people doing that type of thing, which is nice. So I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
But
every time I've played Siege, I feel like it's been really like close quarters.
It is. The game is close quarters.
Okay.
I think the hardest part about Siege is it's super easy to forget you have utility.
Yeah.
Well, there's so many operators, man.
And then the second part, I've played a lot of games. I think Siege is easily like the most, I'm going to say, 4-dimensional game. You have to pay attention to so much. Like I'll compare it to Valorant. Valorant, you have 5 ops and you play them for half the game, right? Or the full game.
The full game.
You play them the full game. Siege, every round there's a different operator. Yeah. And you have to deal with different strategies, and every team has their own thing, and then the walls are destructible, and it's like, there's more opportunities for mistakes to happen, and like the thing I look for in specifically a leader is patience, like we talked about, and then just like, I don't know, you got to be okay with people making mistakes. It's just going to happen every round, and you can't let it get to you. And I've played with people who've literally lost their minds, like have quit team. I played with a guy who quit the team because he was playing with someone who just kept making different mistakes, small ones, but it just built up and he was done.
Yeah.
I will say, there are times that we all get fed up, Ben will yell at me sometimes.
100%. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it happens. I've yelled at all my players
I
before.
know.
They've heard me.
That was
I've
the
heard
worst
you.
round of Siege I've ever seen in my life.
I mean, I'll let them know when they're playing bad Siege. There's some mistakes are worse than others. Some mistakes there is definitely such thing as a dumb mistake.
Yes, like ego peeking and off.
There's no reason. Like, oh man, yeah. And so with these new players, the first thing I'm teaching them is like, just like, come on, hold back. Like,
oh my God, Dylan, you're a man after my own heart.
Just
I've been saying this to people
reel
for
it in.
years.
Like,
Why are
I
we
know
peeking that corner on
it's like
defense?
I know if you win that fight, it will be game changing. The problem is there's other ways to make game changing plays.
Yes.
And
holy hell.
And so it comes down to like the first solution they think of is the best solution. And Siege is so dimensional that I'm like, and I'm
not
only
always the
speaking for
case.
Siege. I know Valorant and other games are very dimensional as well, but Siege is so dimensional that I'm like, I promise you there's other solutions.
Yes, and trust me, there have been plenty of times where one person dies for an op, a second person dies for an op, and like it's all of a sudden this op got 4 and I'm left in a 1v5.
You're like, man, like
everybody thinks they're better than the op, and it's just not true.
I mean, and it's like I understand where it comes from. If you kill the op, that is a
huge.
game-changing
It's a highlight, yeah.
But if you can't, like, I don't know, it's such a high risk, high reward.
There's also like nothing more satisfying than like swinging an op and just one tapping them.
This guy's the guy you're talking about.
Oh, listen,
It's not just him.
we hit some clips, man. Okay, we hit some clips.
Yeah. No, I mean, everyone wants to be the person to hit the clip.
Looks good in the montage.
Dude, I mean, that actually, so last season, when we were towards the end of our season, the one thing I needed Wagon to stop doing was I really needed him to stop going for plays because he was getting he felt that he was underperforming, and this happens to everyone. He felt that he was underperforming, and so to compensate for that, he was like, I need to play good. Or it was more like the mentality, I need to play good or we will not win.
Yeah. Yep.
Because we were playing better and better teams towards the championship. And I was like, Wagon, you are letting us down. Yeah. And it worked out fine. But it was like, it just happens. And it always happens to at least one person towards the end of the season. And that's
Get in their own head, man.
They don't know that consistency is actually the key. If the more consistently you can do things right, the better.
Absolutely. I mean, you guys had one of the tightest knit teams I've seen at GVS Esports last year. I mean, every single person was so bought into what you were doing, and it was really cool to see, especially after the last game. Even though you guys lost the championship, just you guys all went out to dinner afterwards. I mean, tears were shed. I've never seen a team as close as that. So
I love my boys.
Kudos to what you've been able to build with Rainbow Six
I
and
appreciate that.
leave behind for Andrew and whoever else may
This
come
team
along.
can only be worse. That's I'm kidding.
Unless they
I'm
win
kidding.
Midwest
No,
Top
what
Six.
pisses me off is this team has so much more potential than our team did last year. And I'm like, I want them to win. I'm coaching them.
Yeah.
But I'm like,
Secretly.
Yeah,
we could have won. It's like,
100%. 100%.
yeah,
it happens. It happens.
yeah. I think I'm out of questions that I wrote down. I answered a lot of these, like just in the general flow of us talking. Oh, what's your favorite esport to watch?
Besides Rainbow Six.
Besides Rainbow Six. Yeah, I was going to say Rainbow Six. My favorite esports to watch? I pretty much only ever watch other esports when they're in their like big majors. And
That's
so
fair.
my easiest answer is Rocket League. Rocket, like I don't have to know the game. But I will say the most exciting esport to watch is League of Legends, dude.
Really?
That game
Worlds
is
gets pretty crazy.
Dude, Worlds
gets pretty crazy.
I don't care. I have never played a ranked game of League of Legends. I have never cared
Oh, I
enough to
have.
play it. And like it's just if I've put my spoon in too many whatever bins. Like I can't. But for some reason, dude, I watch them and I like feel the hype, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, a quad, a triple, or
Dude.
whatever." And I'm like, "Ugh," because all those things are whatever. It's a lot of them are team fights.
Yeah.
And
These
so
crazy
and
team fights.
Yeah, and so like the outcome of that is game changing, and they happen all the time. It's not like where games you like occasionally will have like a cool play. It's like the game changing plays are happening at least once or twice every match of League of Legends.
Yep.
And it's really fun to watch.
Especially like when you get up to like world semifinals.
Oh yeah.
Like you have like the best team from Korea and the best team from China going up against one another, and you're like, both of these teams should be in the finals, but they need to fight each other now.
It's I love it when that happens. I like seeing like potential final contenders going up earlier in the tournament because it just sets up a better outcome too.
Yeah.
Like then you got two teams that like actually deserve it. You know.
That fought through the gridiron.
Yeah. So League of
Good there.
Legends. I don't know. That's a really fun one. And also, I've only ever watched Worlds with the League of Legends guys here, so I just see how excited they get, and it's so much fun.
Heck yeah.
But Rocket League is the easiest one to watch.
Interesting. Yeah. Interesting.
Ethan will be glad to hear
Also, when Zen was like,
that. Oh, dude. Yeah,
I don't know
back
if
in
you
the day.
do you remember Zen?
Texan, Isaac.
Oh yeah.
No. I'm not
No.
talking about Tech Zen. I'm talking about Zen is a player in League of Legends, in Rocket League.
No.
Zen was like he's like a 16-year-old
You
kid
lost me.
in Rocket League. He's a 16-year-old kid in Rocket League and won every major just consistently because his like mechanical skill was unmatched.
Wow.
So anytime you saw that kid get in the lobby, he would fuck your team. Like he would mess you up and you just watch and you'd go,
How do you beat that?
I could do that. It's like,
Sure, you could.
I don't know. I watch it, dude. I do this all the time. I'll watch an esport and be like,
I could totally do that.
do that. I watch some League of Legends. I'm like, yeah. Like,
Not so much.
never played. I played once like a casual with my friend and got rocked.
Yeah.
It's just
I've played League of Legends maybe one time.
I'm 9 months clean of League.
nice. You should get one of those medals that like the
Like a
AA
chip.
meetings
Yeah.
have.
Honestly, and Valorant too, bro. You've quit
I'm-
Riot Games.
I'm 6 months clean of Valorant. Yeah.
Nice.
That's big moves for him.
Just been playing Counter Strike.
It's a W.
Nope,
No,
it's better.
It's good.
Counter Strike's cool again.
It is. Honestly,
Did
I
they
think it's
fix
having
all the-
restrictions.
They've
I gave a presentation on that in my networking class.
I mean, I played CS2. The first season it came out was the season I actually played it, so I got to see like all the fun stuff happen like real time. Yeah. And so I will say it's cool, but I hate the same feeling about Valorant. I hate like at the beginning of the game losing, knowing that I'm going to lose the game, and then having to sit through like 10 to 12
okay,
more rounds.
that's fair.
I just get so I'm like whatever.
Counter Strike used to be 20% longer. You know, back when
You used to have to-
CS:GO when it was
16?
16.
Those short matches in Counter Strike are like the best thing they ever added.
Yep.
I love those, and also I'm a huge fan of wingmans.
Yeah,
Dude.
I'm like LEM and wingmans. 'cause
I'm
it's all I
legendary
play.
eagle, bro.
I just rock. I love rocking the wingmans. Like
Dude,
if
they're so
if
fun.
I don't want to commit to a full game, I still want to get some in.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Wingman
So
is
fun.
amazing.
Dude, running around nuke wingman downstairs with the shotgun. What is
Dude,
it?
except
Spaz?
right now- I
That's
feel
the
like-
most broken map in the game.
The,
he can't
I
handle
only
it.
queue into Inferno on Wingman right now. Like it's the shortest
Pull it
queue
off
time.
pull it off your queue.
I guess, but then you gotta wait.
He's
5
impatient.
Minutes.
He's impatient.
Yeah, I'm not trying to wait 5 minutes for a queue.
Just keep scrolling your IG reels.
Yeah, dude. oh shoot, I tripped and fell in drone phase and started scrolling Instagram.
Yeah. That's our friend Zach.
It used to be you, man.
I know.
Like in the middle of like Valorant games, I would just hear the reels, and I was like, "Please mute yourself,"
If you're gonna, don't subject me to this too.
because like I can't even see what's happening. I just hear like,
Yeah, you know what? Whatever.
I'm interested from like a player perspective. Like, what do you look for like in a coach? Like, what is valuable to you? Because I'm also still learning. You know.
Number one, I think, is understanding that, like you said, I think you have a good grasp on this, that mistakes are learning opportunities. Unless those mistakes, the same mistakes, are repeated over and over again. Then that's just a lack of understanding of, like,
Yeah, I agree with that.
a lack of learning. But mistakes are learning opportunities. Also, being a leader and being a coach is more than just in game. It's out of game. It's everything.
Sure.
You know, reaching out to players, making sure, checking up on them.
especially, do you have freshmen in your teams?
Paul's
Yes.
a junior, right?
Yes, but on
Okay,
the
then
white,
I've got
we
two.
definitely
I've
have
got
freshmen.
two. I've got two freshmen. We're still seeing if White will work out. There's it's just we don't know. Some of them can't do Wednesdays and Thursdays are our league days, so we'll see. But either way, yes, we have two freshmen on the main team, and then the secondary team. There's
Checking in
three.
with freshmen is a big thing because there's a
hard
lot of time.
transition.
Yeah, it's a hard transition, especially when you jump straight into something that takes up a lot of time, like esports.
And classes and everything
That's
else.
something that, like,
I never thought of that.
yeah, like it's really easy to fall behind on your schoolwork, and obviously that's what you're here to do first.
Yeah.
So checking in on them, making sure they're doing good, making sure they know that, like, there are resources available. Like, you're available, the e-board's available, I'm available.
And the university has a ton of resources too.
Yes.
There's like a dedicated link to it. It's like gvsu.edu/student or /resources or something like that.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
There's like a huge list of resources. Student ombuds, which is probably an office neither of you have ever heard of.
I've never
It's
heard-
like
what is that?
it's like a mediator for things that happen on campus. So like different things, you go to them. They like help coach you through the process, and then like if it's something that requires like a police report or something, they help you out with all of that. There's a lot of resources on campus if students are struggling with food insecurity, or the Replenish Basic Needs Pantry
Interesting.
in Kirkhoff. There's a lot of really good resources that students may benefit from that they just don't know about.
I like that. I appreciate you saying that. I've never thought about specifically asking about freshmen.
It's yes. I know
All
myself.
my freshmen came back.
Myself for a fact, like, getting way, like, just wrapped up in playing on a team and playing video games all the
Also,
time.
there's a GPA requirement. So.
That as well. Yeah. I mean, you can't not have that, right? So
No, they are here for school first, and I do let them know that.
wellness checks, all that good stuff.
I don't. Yeah, during finals week. So our league when we made finals, it was during finals week, which we didn't think we'd make it that far. But I was like, they were like, should we practice? And I was like, no, guys, you got to study. Like, you have to study. Yeah. And
You got this far.
That was like even though it was like my final season, I was like, you guys have to study. Like, it's not worth it.
And also, like, with, I don't know, if there's any, discrepancies in the team, be the neutral mediator, see both sides, but also make sure that you're able to bring everybody back together.
Yeah. My main goal right now is to equip Andrew and Trey with the capabilities of being mediators among themselves. Because not to toot my own horn, I was definitely able to do that by myself in the last season. But this, I just don't know how often I'll be able to be around.
Yeah.
It's convenient that I work at Meyer. Yeah. But I want them to be set up because who knows, a year or two from now, they're still going to be here.
Yes.
Who knows? Like,
set
my
'em up
wife
for
wants
success.
to go to master's program somewhere, hopefully here. Yeah. I want to hang around my friends. I think that's sick. I don't know how
I agree.
I was super
Sarah, if you're
super
watching
pleased
this,
to get
please.
into a master's program here at Grand Valley.
Yeah. I don't know. I will forever love this school.
Me too.
It'll be hard for me to not.
Yeah.
That's why I'm doing what I'm doing right now. I can't leave, bro. I
Coward.
can't get out of here.
Can't get out of here.
No, dude, I can't leave. I choose not to leave.
But it's good to get the other side. I did coaching for a little bit in high school, but I was a bad coach. I got kicked from 2 teams.
You got fired.
Well, I just would get so mad because I couldn't I'd never been a player before that.
Yeah.
And so I couldn't understand why they're making the mistakes they're making. And now that I've been on this end of it, I'm like, all right.
Being young too, you lack a lot of that perspective.
Oh, yeah.
College is a time for, you learn a lot, but you grow a lot personally, build a lot of your social skills.
They definitely didn't need a high schooler teaching them how to play the game. My strats were killer, but they hated me being like, why'd you do that? Like squeaker.
Yeah. That's very fair.
I remember I was sitting in Discord alone. They all 5 joined at once. And they're like, hey, Dylan, we got to talk to you about something. And I just left because I knew it was coming.
Yeah. Like,
then all of a sudden it was gone from the Discord. And I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
Still got merch from that team, though. That was the D2 team.
W.
Stole.
Well, real quick, just before we wrap it up, what would you like if you could give like a little promo for Siege or the club or both? Tell the world.
Siege or for the club or both? Yeah. Here, I'll do one for all 3. Okay. So for Siege specifically, while I'm here, I like Siege is where we very much prioritize, and a lot of the other clubs do this, or a lot of the other teams do this as well, but we very much prioritize community. If you're looking for somewhere to hang out or just some friends, we're very low stress. The reason we have 2 teams is because we have people who really want it, and we have people who are far more like casual, want to learn the game, but don't want to be overwhelmed. So if you want to try Siege and you're interested and you don't want a high stress environment, try it out. Siege is great. If you want to join esports, there's a lot of events. Very fun.
Yep.
Evan does a great job. I've known this guy for 2 years, and I'm already constantly dazzled by the things that he does. It's amazing. And as far as esports goes, don't try it. Don't do it. No, I'm kidding. Wow. Esports, at the end of the day, is naturally competitive. So, like, if you're doing it, do realize there's people who do want this. Yeah. Like, you can't come here and be super casual, like, immediately, like, feel out the environment, know what you're looking for, and then decide if it's for you. Don't ever. And
there's a lot of different levels to get involved.
Yeah, absolutely. Valorant has 5 teams. I can't imagine the 5th team is very serious,
They want to learn, man. I mean, it's all a learning opportunity. And then, that's why we have, like, the club competition as well as, like drop-in gaming and community gaming.
There's opportunities for you. Like even if you don't like video games, like, and you just are looking for like a good community, like this is like everyone here is so nice. Everyone here knows what it's like to be like a little bit on the edge of like friend groups and stuff like that. Yeah. It's like, it's not to say that we're like awkward or outcasts. Not all of us are, but just to say that like there's a lot of camaraderie here because we know what life experiences are like. We've all come from somewhere. It's like, I respect anyone who comes here and is willing to give it a try.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's what I would say about esports.
Heck yeah.
I think that's a perfect way to sum it up.
I agree. Dylan, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Episode number 8 of Laker
LAN.
Wow!
Yeah, I know, right?
Before we wrap up, I just want to remind you to check out all of our socials, GVSU Esports on everything. Join our Discord, gvsu.edu/esports/Discord, because he made that link today, and if he didn't, he's going to make it tomorrow, because I will keep reminding him.
He'll make it by Monday.
Also,
remember to watch our new jerseys. Remember to check out our new YouTube content. The plan is to post something Monday through Friday. Yep. So this episode will be going live on Monday the 9th? Or no, 8th. The 8th. The 8th. So can't wait to see you guys then, and we'll see you right back again here next week. Thank you guys.
Anchor up, everybody.